Let's start with the sorry. Let's start with example 2. Exercise 2.1. And this time we're going to be filling in the blanks with passive voice sentences. Let us start. Everyone looks down on her and she's fed up with it. Okay, so clearly I already see the continuous version of the sentence, passive continuous version of the sentence, like or I don't know if you remember, but like or don't like being told what to do or being laughed at were kind of the standard sentences that you could see in the Murphy's exercises, Murphy's passive voice exercises. I remember there was a chapter where with the continuous passive where he hates being laughed at. There was a kind of like a template sentence for this kind of structure, and this is exactly that kind of structure. Like being laughed at or don't like being laughed at is like the model, and here you have she's fed up with being looked down on, right? That's the she's fed up with being looked down on. So yeah, that will be the answer for exercise 1, and I hope you know the structure by now. Point 2. The children's grandparents looked after them. The children, okay, so first of all let's identify the tense, okay, in these kind of passive voice sentences. What you need to do first is you need to identify the tense that is being used in that sentence, and in that particular sentence we have past simple. The children's grandparents looked after them. Looked after them is simply past simple. So the children were looked after, and you can say by their grandparents as well. You can add that because that's kind of you have that agent, so you can add them, the grandparents, as being the agent or agents in this case. Point 3. My assistant is dealing with this matter. Okay, so again, identify the tense. Is dealing with this matter. He's doing it right now, which means this is passive. This is going to be passive continuous. So this matter is being dealt with. This matter is being dealt with. Point 4. Customers must pay for any breakages. Okay, so must pay for. So we have modal verb here in the sentence, and let's apply the passive. All breakages must be paid for. Must be paid for by customers, right? By customers. Point number 5. I'll get someone to see to the repairs right away. Okay, that one is going to be a bit tricky, but we can use future simple here because we have I will get, so we need to apply future simple in the passive. The repairs will be seen to right away. Will be seen to right away. Okay, third floor from the table, seen, because it's passive, so we always take the past participle form. Great, let's move on to the next page. Okay, point 6. Someone had broken into her apartment during the night. Okay, let's identify the tense first. The tense is had broken, so that's past perfect, into her apartment during the night. So past perfect. So we need to apply passive voice with past perfect. Don't make the mistake of doing past simple here. Identify correctly the tense that you have in the original sentence, and then apply the same tense to the second sentence. So her apartment had been broken into last night. Okay, or during the night here, I guess in this case. Her apartment had been broken into. Number 7. People think that neither side wanted her. Okay, people think, right? People think. So this is like the example with John. John is said to be a good man. John is said to have been a good man. So this is this kind of structure with passive. So here, neither side is thought to have wanted her. Neither side is thought to have wanted her. This is not as complicated as it seems. This is just the same type of structure that we had with the John is said to be a good man. John is said to have been a good man. Okay. So again, neither side is thought to have wanted to have wait a second. People thought that neither side wanted war. Okay, neither side is thought to have wanted war, right? Yeah, but this is the same structure. So okay, number 8. We want to get someone to paint the other outside of the house. We want to get someone to paint the outside of the house. Okay, so this is the have something done structure when somebody is performing an action for us, or so something is being arranged for us or done for us. So that's what's gonna happen here. So we want to get someone to paint the outside of the house, so we need to have the outside of the house painted, have something done. We need to have the outside of the house painted, have something done. Number 9. The police think that a professional thief stole the painting. Okay, so the police think, so the painting is thought to, right? This is just the same sentence like the one. This is the same type of sentence that we had with previously with the war example. So the painting is the police is thought to have been stolen by a professional thief. Okay, to have been stolen by a professional thief. Said to be, said to have been. Said to have been is for applied for a past action. This is past action. Sam's parents are making him study hard. Okay, we covered this structure also when we discussed passive voice. I told you that make somebody do something is the active form, but in the passive, make has to take to with it. So you say made, he was made to, she was made to, they were made to. And here we also have continuous. So we need to apply the continuous tense. So Sam is being made to study hard by his parents. Okay, is being made to study hard. So first thing is that we have passive, that's why it's being. We need to apply the auxiliary verb being, and secondly we need to have make with to because it's in the passive. Sam is made to study hard by his parents. Okay, so that's the correct answer. Thank you for exercise 2. We're going to move on to the conditional and unreal tenses in a moment.